So, I want to talk about life, alchemy, and creativity. And I love this topic. It's such a juicy area where we really get to give ourselves permission to be creative in the world. When we start to see that we're living in a self creating experience, the permissions that we discover by sort of just discovering the fallibility of our experience or the fallibility of the world that we've built, um, those things that hold us back from signing up for a class or getting a piece of paper out and having a draw, like those things that we don't do because we have such heavy self-judgment or a lot of judgment around productivity, for example, those things that can hold people back from doing the things that they want to do. A lot of people, oh, I'd love to do something creative, but I don't have time, or I'm not very good at it. Those are the two things that I've heard people say the most. So what happens is when we're sitting into this understanding and we allow it to show us the sort of the truth of a situation or more truth around a situation, we get to discover that we don't have to feel good about doing something and do it. We can do it because we want to, even if it makes us nervous, even if we don't think we're any good at it. Those things stop being quite such convincing reasons to not do something that we want to do. So that's where, like me personally, I wanted to sculpt for as long as I can remember. And it took this understanding for me to see it as something that might be a priority for me, something that might be something worth doing purely because I love doing it. Because one of the things that surfaces in this understanding is that experience is really all that we have, and it's being self-created internally. So it's this awesome shift from, well, this is what I think and I should take what I think seriously, to, oh, cool, I think that it might not be true. I'm just going to go play over here for a while and see what happens. We lose this needing to be good, needing to get it right. And all of that is just, it's liberating. And within it, we find permission to do the things we want to do. We prioritize differently. When you know that the experience of your life is your life, having a nice time or doing something that you love suddenly becomes much more important than all of the things you think you should do in order to be good or to be right or to be worthy. So yeah, that's one aspect of creativity that I've seen unfold for lots of people, that I wanted to talk about. Just that permission, just seeing that we don't have to not do something because we deem ourselves not very good at it, or we don't think it should be a priority. So there's that element of it. And then there's another element of it which I think is really, really profound, and it's something I've seen for myself recently, and that's that the very nature of existing and creating this experience is creativity. It's like at the very heart of being human is to be creative. And so how I'm seeing creative projects now is that they are like a little play or a little microcosm of what we're doing every single moment of every single day. Is we are conjuring, we're conjuring transformation, we're conjuring change in every moment of every day. We're actually creating what we're experiencing. So for me, that just adds another layer of delight to making something, to taking a blank piece of paper or a lump of clay and creating it into shapes that please, or a picture that pleases or doesn't please. That transformation that creativity is, for me, just, it really connects to the whole value of experience. Experience cannot be experienced unless it's changing. Like in a car, you cannot feel how fast you're going, but you can feel the acceleration. You can feel the change from going slow to fast. But if you're just traveling fast, you don't actually feel it. And there's something in that is We really don't experience anything without contrast, without change. So that transformational element, that bit of creativity that's taking something from how we imagine and building it into form, I just feel like that's so connected to who we are as human beings and what the point of our lives is. And to take that awareness of the fact that we're living as creative beings, like that creativity is happening moment to moment, whether we're aware of it or not. And even sitting into that, even feeling that might be enough. The idea of having to go and pick up a pen and paper might no longer be interesting when we really connect to the creative force that we are. Or we're going to delight in picking up the pen and paper, and we're going to care a little bit less about how it comes out and enjoy the process a little bit more, and maybe celebrate what we create as well. I love this topic. I'm hopefully going to do some interviews around it, and I hope this has been somehow useful or interesting. Yeah, and I'll put a link to my sculptures in case that's also interesting. Thank you very much for watching, and I hopefully you go make something.